Okay. All right. How you guys doing?
Doing amazing.
All right. Introduce yourselves for chat and tell them what they're about to see today.
All right. So my name is Satanherself, or Satan isn't herself on Twitch. Yep, there I am. Hello. Let me find my camera. Where are you? Over here.
Yeah, we got to roam it. We got to roam it.
Let's go. Okay. Hello, everybody. My name is Satanherself, or Satan isn't herself on Twitch, and we're going to be playing Plants vs. Zombies.
Plants vs. Zombies.
One of the best games of all time. I mean that unironically. And one of the best speed games of all time, too. I mean that unironically. It's really, really fun. We're going to be doing only the roof levels today, but those are the most exciting and most non-casual of all of the game, of the entire game here. So it'll be a lot of fun. I hope Ludwig is ready to react to some very, very strange gameplay that we're going to be doing today. That'll be a lot of fun. I also wanted to know, first of all, what's going on with that bid war that we've got going on for Future Glasses and Mustache?
Oh my gosh, good question. Broadcast. We had a bid war between Mustache Run, Future Run. What is the difference, can I ask? Between Mustache and Future, what's the difference? Never mind. I was actually thinking I actually knew the difference anyway, so it didn't even matter. Broadcast, where are we at with that poll? The poll between the two. So it's actually Mustache mode right now is in the lead.
Okay. And you know what we can do?
What?
We can switch that anytime the lead changes.
Okay.
So we can leave that on the entire time if we'd like. So we'll start with Mustaches, but we can switch if Future comes in the lead.
And then who's joining me on the couch today?
Hey, my name is Anarchy. I have never played I've never played Plants vs. Zombies or Peggle or anything that Satan runs. But I have played the best PopCap game ever, which is Bejeweled 2.
Bejeweled 2.
We love Bejeweled 2.
I'm keeping the creatures, and I'm here to hang out.
All right, that's fair enough.
Yeah.
I know Plants vs. Zombies. I mean, I played it when I was younger. It also went viral recently. My friend Cdawg played it and did a triple sun strat. And got called a greedy MFer and went viral on X the Everything app for that.
Fantastic.
Is that accurate?
Yeah, maybe. We're going to be pretty greedy and also pretty stingy throughout this run. Sun is actually a big topic. We'll talk about that and kind of how the management works as we get into it. But are we ready? Do we feel ready?
Are we ready? All right, yeah, we are ready. Let's jump in.
Lock it in, twins.
Plants vs. Zombies. Let's jump in.
So we're going to need time to start when I click this little adventure mode here and load into the game. So let's do a countdown. 3, 2, 1, go! Actually, wait a minute. I forgot something really important.
What?
Let's go back real quick.
Reset.
Sorry, Crazy Dave.
False start.
First of all, you get your little preview of the mustaches, but you can switch that. Second of all, there's a little feature called the Zombitar.
Zombo what now?
Zombitar. Do you want to make a Zombitar, y'all?
Oh, like an avatar for your zombie.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
What do we want, Lud?
I would like something that looks a bit ghoulish, a bit terrifying. Maybe what's the most scary thing?
That's
like
very scary.
Male pattern baldness.
Oh, that is terrifying.
Is there a chopped hairline?
What do we think of that?
I mean, that's not great. It definitely looks like they're covering.
I agree. All right.
Facial hair. What's facial hair looking like?
Facial hair looks like this.
Maybe a thin strip.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
Let's make it blue.
Yep. I'm cool with that. Some tidbits. I don't mind tidbits. What's that pink thing? Ew.
It's a worm.
Okay.
Ew. No, it's a bit too ugly for me.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry, it's a bit.
We want the bushy eyebrows?
Yeah.
I like that.
The bushy eyebrows.
I like that too. All right.
Ooh, cool sunglasses.
Nice. Which ones?
So the circular frames.
Ooh. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
You love it. Clothes. We got great outfits, such as Mummy.
Ooh, Mummy's great.
Yes.
Sign me up.
Accessories.
What's that third one?
I Heart Brains.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah.
No,
isn't that great? And then we got hats.
Viking.
Viking for sure.
I can get behind that.
Yeah, I like that. Let's make it pink. And then we'll give it a roof because we're doing that. All right. That's our Zombitar.
Love it.
Thank you. We did it. New Zombitar. Yippee. All right, back into it. Start the timer.
Back into it. All right, timer start.
Yep, thank you.
Start the timer.
Woo! And then, hi, Crazy Dave, bye, Crazy Dave. We just hold down space for that. So, this first level is going to look kind of casual, actually. I know, I lied. But it's okay. We'll get non-casual soon enough. It'll be fine. I promise. So the reason this first level is going to look a little casual is because we have all these lovely little pots out here. The game hasn't even given us flower pot yet, so it's given us 1 billion of them to work with, and we just have a lot of shooting plants to go ahead and shoot the zombies. But as we get started with the run here, there's one very, very important thing the entirety of chat needs to know, and y'all need to know this right now. Listen up, and you'll understand the run much better. The faster we kill zombies, the faster more zombies are going to appear on the screen. There's something called the 50% rule in this game that essentially means that every time zombies show up on the screen, if you do 50% or more of the health of that wave cumulatively in damage, and we'll show some examples so it'll be easier to understand, you basically trigger the game to say, okay, time for more zombies to come on screen. And that's how this game works for literally everyone. No matter how good you are at it, no matter what your pace is, you are able to be, like, caught up by the game, essentially. There are some really important exceptions to this that we'll talk about, but basically all we have to do is kill zombies fast to bring more zombies on the screen and kill zombies fast again. That's the, basic principle of the run, which I think is pretty sweet. This game is extremely technical, but as long as you know that, you can basically follow what's going on pretty well, I think.
Are we going for the 3 rows of sunflowers?
Yes, definitely. At least some of the 3 rows of sunflowers. Here we have a cone head. Uh-oh. So cone heads are actually bad because they are worth more than double a normal zombie. So every time we can, we're going to use non-shooting plants on those. We're going to use what's called instant plants. Can't really make that work here. This is going to be a bit of a toughie. You're awkward. We don't like that. All right. Yeah. Do that.
And so how much of this run is luck of what zombie comes out?
That's a really, really good question. There's a bunch of ways that we're going to be able to, I'm going to just save this here, that we're going to be able to predict and mitigate luck. Oh, I don't need that. You can take that. Bye-bye.
Who is that diva?
Good question, Anarchy. I don't know. You give him a name. But either way, zombie spawn position is going to change every single time you load up the game. So it's always about looking at the zombies and where they spawn and kind of like, determining what you need to do with that. There are different zombies that will spawn every level, and they'll spawn in different amounts as well. So you kind of have to figure that out. There's a lot going on in this run. We'll explain it as it comes. But you can also control RNG in a couple of ways, and we'll talk about the ways that we're going to be able to manipulate RNG as well here and there throughout the run. But essentially right now I'm using cabbage pults where I can't put the pea shooters because the pea shooters are actually faster at shooting than the cabbage pults. Fun fact. Pretty cool.
Are the cabbage pults stronger?
No, they're not. They're just worse. Straight up.
They're just cheap though.
Yeah, they're able to shoot from far back on the roof here. Right here, this divide is kind of where it starts to slope. And,
so the pea shooters would hit it.
Yeah, the pea shooters would hit it if they were any farther back than they are right now. Exactly. But the cabbage pults are fine. They know what they're doing.
Dude, our friend is back.
Yes.
Can our friend grab a pot that has something in it?
I don't quite know what that means.
I feel like the friend keeps grabbing empty pots.
Yes, sometimes he does. Sometimes he grabs stuff with pots in them. It just depends. Exactly.
I'm learning so much right now.
There's so much RNG in this game. It's about reacting to it. All right, now we have flower pot. Yay!
The baseline they put in.
Yeah, isn't it great?
I think it's the greatest part of Plants vs. Zombies.
Yeah, and now why are we buying the gloom shrooms? Well, you're going to have to wait a little while to see them, but they will be relevant, I promise.
Okay, gloom shrooms come up.
And now this is when the game starts to look weird. I am certain that none of y'all in your casual playthroughs picked this selection of plants.
Yeah, I think I mainline big stompy guy, fire, and pea shooter.
That makes sense. That makes sense. Yeah, Torchwood it can be strong, and that's actually the strat that we used to use as repeater Torchwood here. But then we discovered through a movement called the Starfruit Revolution within the speedrunning space. I know it sounds very dramatic. It kind of was. That Starfruits are just way better at everything. They're so good. Starfruits are incredible, and you'll see why in a little bit. But basically, they shoot 5 whole bullets out, and while only 2 of those go forward technically, you can use all 5 in pretty effective ways. But the first 2 guys we're going to get with a rake, which we can buy from the store, and a mine.
Yeah, why did that guy
set up
kill
here.
himself with a rake?
Yeah, from the store you can buy rakes for $200 each, and that'll just kill the first zombie that spawns. It actually dictates where the first zombie is going to spawn. It doesn't predict it, which is important in certain very niche scenarios. But it's the only way to kill zombies in this game that doesn't require using any sun, and that is super nice for us here as speedrunners. We would love to conserve our sun and not use it for killing zombies. So rake is great if you have enough money for it. And in this category, we basically just start with all the resources we could ever want, because it's kind of it's a truncated category that essentially says that the maximum amount of resources you'd have at any percent, you get to also utilize here. So we have roof cleaners, we have rakes, we have gloom shrooms. We don't have to worry about affording any of that, which is a luxury.
So I'm noticing you're throwing stars up in advanced positions and then using pots to stall the zombies?
Yes, that's right. So remember, for the 50% rule, if I damage the zombies quickly, then more zombies are going to come on screen.
Yeah.
So as long as I keep the zombie in the range of the Starfruit, that's what we would want to do. Exactly. And here we have, the Starfruits go in the middle. It's a little unintuitive, but these columns 5, 6, and 7 are going to be the best spots, and in the middle, because those 2 front-facing bullets are going to be really nice for that spot. But we also use the top, bottom, and backwards bullets for certain scenarios. You'll see the Starfruit all throughout this run. Not all throughout this run, but for a fair bit of this run. So you'll get familiar with how it works.
I'm confused how you'd ever get value from the back shots. All right.
Right.
From the what? Ludwig.
But, like, actually, yeah.
No, yeah. The reason that you would do that is in the setup phase. So this setup phase was very clean. We didn't really have to worry about that. But sometimes zombies will kind of escape your grasp because Starfruit targeting can be kind of weird. So sometimes you just clean them up by doing the backwards shot. Also, this is an exception to the 50% rule that's very important. You'll notice here, we didn't move on to that big wave until that wave had cleared. Every 9th wave, count them, the zombies are going to need to all be killed to be moving on to the next wave. So, very important exception. Oh, there's our friend. So, this is why we made the Zombitar.
That's our guy?
Yeah, that's our guy that we designed.
Wow.
And he's dead.
Damn.
Sorry.
So the only way our Zombitar wins is if we lose?
That's true.
That's sad.
That's actually true. But right now, we can't even lose because we have roof cleaners. So, there's just no hope.
GG Zombitar.
GG
We
Zombitar.
didn't name our Zombitar.
We didn't. If chat can come up with names and donations, I would love to see that. Chat, are you creative?
Let's see. I got a couple donations. Casey
Yeah.
Goof said, Lud, you got me in a league. Okay, I'll stop reading that one. Sorry for that. I apologize. $5 from Easy Creed says, the plan is simple. Win PC and then challenge Lud to chess. $10 from Sleepy IT Guy, who said excited for fast games and even faster donations. And $5 from Jack, who just dropped a heart.
Aw, we like the hearts.
Not creative, but nice.
Not creative, do better. Jeez. But yeah, I want to hear names for the Zombitar. I want people to switch that bid war if it's still open. I would love to hear and see your donations come through. It'd be really cool. Plants vs. Zombies is awesome. It deserves so much love.
How long have you been playing?
Favorite games ever. For this one, about 3 years-ish speedrunning, I think. It's a very competitive speedrun scene. There's a lot of people in it, and it's very accessible. Even though it's a long any percent run, you can always play truncated versions like the one we're doing today. And there's a lot of really great resources and people who would be willing to help you out if you are interested in learning yourself.
Yeah, I was going to ask if you wanted to talk about why we're doing roof and not the any percent run of this game.
That's a really good question. The reason that we're not doing the any percent version is because it's 3.5 hours long.
That'll do.
And I imagine most of it is, because it's before roof, quite simple.
No, actually, the entire run's really interesting.
Really?
There's a lot going on in every single world. Yeah, roof is the most intense because it's the most sort of skill-based and there's a lot going on. But the entire run is absolutely fascinating. PvZ is a very technical speed run. There's a lot going on everywhere. In the daytime, we let lots of zombies go to the back mowers, and that looks very funny. If you watch the SGDQ run that I did of this, we had the artist for the game on commentary for that, and he did not know that anyone would decide to put the zombies in the mowers, and he was appalled. It was very funny. Good stuff. Anyways, this level's quite similar to the last level, except for that they introduce a new, very scary type of zombie called the ladder zombie. And the ladder zombie is going to go very, very quickly and have a ladder that they're going to get to use to sort of shield our bullets going towards them. So we're going to just have to set up lots of starfruits and be quick on the instant plants. And instas, of course, as I explained before, are really great because they just deplete a zombie's health immediately. And the faster you deplete zombies' health, the faster we get more zombies. So it just works out.
We got a $20 donation from Embrat who says, Satan, you're awesome.
Oh, thank you.
And
Awesome.
$5 from Jack who said, F you, motherfucker. How's that for creative? Okay.
Oh, my. Oh, my.
Can we ban them? JC with 5 who said, stop zombie genocide.
Oh, no.
And then $5 from Squeaks' Goated Beard. Said, nice beard, Squeaks.
Well, there you go.
So, yeah, not creative. I wouldn't say creative.
Okay, chat, you have to up your creativity. Also, I'm seeing that we're almost at 12K. So can we get creativity for 12K? Please and thank you. Please and thank you.
Exclamation point donate, chat.
The pace has been great. Been loving to see it. There, we saw something called Starfruit shotgunning, which is really fun. When a zombie eats a Starfruit, it'll take all 5 bullets of those damage. So that's another way we can use every bullet that we have access to with the Starfruit and basically make it a mini instant plant that defends itself very well. Starfruits are great at everything, except for sometimes targeting correctly. Sometimes they just miss what you want them to shoot at.
I want to see what future mode looks like, but mustache mode is actually pulling away even more.
Oh my gosh. Okay, chat.
Check me some donations
Chat.
for future mode, please.
Yeah, chat.
$5 for Light the Couch. It's too dark. Production! They're on it.
Backside. Get over.
They're on it. They'll light the couch.
Yay.
Wait, that star got one shot.
Yeah, unfortunately that star was at low health, so plants don't regenerate. So when the zombie bites them, then it just stays at lower health there. So you saw there, that was wave 9, the one right before the big wave.
Yep.
So it didn't move on until I killed that cone, which is why I had to wait for the instant to be available. And that's kind of how the rhythm goes. And of course, the final wave, you have to kill all the zombies on screen, but that's fairly intuitive. If you've ever played PvZ, you know that. Yeah, Zombitar, bye-bye.
Yeah, he never lasts long.
No. Especially not when you cherry bomb him. Oh, nice. Sometimes ladder hitboxes are silly, and they decide to just move past your pot. Thanks. But luckily the jalapeno is here for us. We have a bunch of different instas that do a bunch of different things. So the jalapeno, as you saw there, was basically a row clear, which is really nice when you have situations like that where zombies are all bunched up. Chomper is our fast recharge instant, so you can see that it comes back very quickly, which is really convenient. Squash can do a whole tile at once and is very cheap, so it will actually be used throughout the majority of this run, no matter what strategy we're using otherwise. And Cherry Bomb just gets a big amount of zombies in a 3x3 range.
What's the goat plant?
The goat?
Yeah.
The goat plant's Chomper, IMO.
Chomper.
Yeah, absolutely.
The one shots and regens.
One shots and comes back super quickly. And also look at it.
Is it a tanky?
Not really. The only tank plants in the game are tall nuts, walnuts, and pumpkins. And we'll actually see pumpkins coming up very, very soon. So we will see a tank plant coming up, but they're just not here yet.
We got $5 from Nico. Said the zombie should be named the sour one. Okay.
Okay, we got something.
$10, 8 Juden, 10 from Fuzzy, and $50 from Zach, and $5 from Anonymous. Thank you, Anonymous. Oh, future mode!
Oh, look at that!
And we hit 12K!
Woo! Let's go, Chad! Let's go on the dot. On the dot.
That was
Okay.
a bit of an ask and you shall receive.
Well, we can continue asking if Mustache Gang wants to bring it back. They've got plenty of time.
I love a good mustache.
Wait, did it auto switch to future mode now?
Yes, we did.
Oh, we
so
have
you
the
can
fun
see
glasses.
those
We got the
fun
3D glasses.
But we still do have mustache mode on, so I'm gonna have to fix that in just a moment here.
We got the Spy Kids 3.
Get them out of here. I don't like the facial hair. Get out. Clean shave those zombies.
Thank you to Gorgon for the $5.
Keep those donations coming, y'all. 13K is next. Woo!
And our next run is going to be the hot dog 100-meter race.
Oh my lord.
Where you have to eat a hot dog and run 100 meters.
Wow.
I'm going to ask some random people to join me in that if anyone wants to eat a hot dog and run 100 meters. Yeah? Okay, I'm seeing a few hands. Are you guys down? Okay, all right. I'm a world record holder, so just heads up.
Just heads up. All right, we were talking about the pumpkin. Here it is. So another loadout that you would never see as a casual. We're going to be doing something called gloom strats here, which is a very advanced strategy here in this game where we're going to set up these very expensive gloom shrooms to be able to use. They are very, very powerful plants. You'll see here once we set them up kind of how they work. They take a lot of investment to get started, and we could only do them now because we only gain access to the coffee bean now. Do we have any coffee fans in chat?
Yeah.
Heck yeah. So
I don't know. I cheered. Sorry.
That's all right. We can be a fan of the coffee bean because it wakes up mushroom plants during the day. And gloom shroom is a mushroom plant. So is fume shroom, which is what we're going to upgrade with. We're also going to do something new here. We're going to let the zombie go all the way to the mower, just like we would do in day, basically. Unfortunately, it's going to take a couple pots with it, but it's still worth the sun saving because we need all of it to set up gloom shrooms very quickly. So always a good thing when a zombie does go on a row where we can just let them go all the way to the mower. Yeah, triggering a mower has a bunch of different side effects. It's much more relevant in other runs, but you can sometimes kill zombies that spawn behind it, which is convenient. But even more interestingly, the game doesn't tell you that it does this, but when you set off a mower, it manipulates the zombie spawns such that no zombies will spawn in that row for two upcoming waves. So it basically cheats for you.
What is that?
That's a gloom shroom, baby.
How many did you stack?
Yeah, 3 plants in 1. That's how you get the gloom shroom, and then you put the pumpkin on top of that. So that's 4 plants in 1 plant.
And the pumpkin's a shield for it.
Yep, that's right. So that means that while the zombie's eating it, just like so, it's not taking damage. Only the pumpkin is taking damage. Very helpful. Kind of the goat. That also means we can have them in row 9 so that they can immediately deal damage to zombies, which is very convenient.
Future mode is now absolutely destroying mustache mode.
Oh my gosh.
Pulling ahead.
Chat, you are doing great, but I kind of miss, the mustache look just a little bit. I'm kind of nostalgic for
It kind of looks nice.
Yeah, exactly. Let's bring it back.
Maybe the glasses are a bit tacky.
Maybe. Chat, you are the only one who can decide.
Thank you the $50, Anonymous.
Thank you. Keep it coming.
Wait,
y'all are amazing.
Who's bro behind the gloom?
Bro behind the gloom is Doom Shroom, and that will be very important later, because the Doom Shroom is kind of like a screen clear. It's a 5x5 blast radius, so it's kind of a super version of a cherry bomb, but it's only at night, so that means we have to wake it up with a coffee bean also, so it's more cost investment. But it's really good. We're going to use them later for bigger waves and at more opportune times. But because we can wake them up whenever we want, we can just place them on the board and then wake them up whenever. Unlike a cherry bomb where you have to place it down at the exact time you want to use it. Which is nice. Here we're setting up for another gloom. This is our first 3 flag level. Also, you can see on the bottom here, you can see the sort of little zombie indicator moving throughout the waves. And that will tell you kind of how far in the level we are. So right now we've done, I think this is now our 13th wave. And you can kind of see that from the flags. The flag denotes every 10 zombie waves. Yeah, which
I was going to ask how we're counting those.
With my head. That's
very shapes
that's
and
how.
colors going on right now.
Yeah, it really is shapes and colors run. Totally. No, you have to learn to count to 10 like really well for this run. I fail at it all the time. I need to go back to kindergarten. Back to it. But yeah, if you count to 10 yourself, and you count every 9th, 19th, and 29th wave, you'll know which ones that you have to use the instants on to go fast, just like this one.
Oh, dang. Wait, why did that trigger?
Because I put a coffee bean on it, and it woke up, and it went bloom, explode. Yeah, and I did it on the wave 9, so that meant that the next wave triggered right away, because that's how that goes. Yeah, exactly. And we're basically chilling from here on this one, so if we have any more donations, this is a great time for them while we chill.
Yeah, I got you. We got a bit of a wall of anonymous donations.
Nice. You'll love to see it.
Oh, here it is. $10 from Anonymous. I'm currently on a medical student and running an ungodly levels of caffeine. Thank you for donating to the Immune Deficiency Foundation.
Woo!
Anonymous donated $1, said the Zombitar should be called average 30-year-old. Okay. Balding, that's hurtful.
That's fair.
$10 from Lud's Supple. Okay, I'm not going to read that. Tip-to-tip speedruns, donations to pay for speeding tickets. Maybe not in a foreign country. Might be a bit dangerous. $50 from Charlie. $5 from Athagonas, who said, "Where is my mustache?" Are we catching up, mustache? $5 from King Gronak, who says, "Try the quadruple sunflower strat."
Oh, diamond! Diamonds are 1 in 1,000 drop chance, by the way.
1 in 1,000?
Wild. We got a diamond during the run. I did not expect that. You do not often see a diamond in roof, so that's actually really sick. Chat, pop off!
Marathon luck.
W
go.
luck.
Woo!
We took all the luck from Logan. Lorcan said,
here.
"My Starfruit is awesome." Okay, I did not read it in my head for reading out loud.
Oh, unhelpful squash. I love putting down a squash because I don't think the Doom will reach, and then it does anyway. Nice. All right, we have a really interesting level coming up here after we get out of the Zen Garden. Sorry, Zen Garden fans. I'm a Zen Garden fan too. And then we buy a ring and get into this. This is one of the most unique levels in this run for sure. 5-5 is very, very tricky. So this is one where I'm going to need to focus up just a little more. Our friends are back, the guys who steal stuff, but instead they're going to steal, but they're mostly going to deposit zombies onto our roof now.
Okay.
Look at that. The tables have turned.
Dang.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, I'll let you lock in. I have to go back to the room.
Okay, have fun. But we are going to explain another mechanic. Woo! Look at him go. He's speedrunning. Called conveyor manipulation here. So how that works is if you have the same plant on the belt, then the game's going to be like, oh, you have a bunch of the same plant on the belt. We know you don't like that plant very much, so we're not going to give you more of it. But if you use the same plant and thus have none of it on the belt will be like, the game will be like, well, you need more of that plant. So what we're going to do is we're going to use chompers and cherry bombs quite a bit because they are our damaging plants, and try to keep pumpkins and pots on our belt as much as possible so that we can continue getting more damaging plants and going more fast, more quickly.
Nice.
Yeah. Also, bucket heads. A lot of health in those guys. So we really want to focus on bucket heads because they are going to make the rule advance the fastest if we can go ahead and get them out of here. And we're getting really good RNG here where the game has decided that we're going to get a lot of bucket heads, which again, very nice. Look, they can just be taken out with one chopper, unlike this wave, which is worse.
How convenient.
How convenient, exactly. We have too many cherry bombs on our belt. Our game's gonna start thinking we don't want those, so let's use them. Too many.
Chat, I want to know your favorite zombies. There's a lot of cool zombies in this game. I want to know your favorite in your donation.
Yes, I would love to hear that. Speaking of favorites and stuff like that, those are some videos I'm looking to put up on my YouTube soon of best zombies, best plants, stuff like that from speedrunning, and also just my personal favorites. So if you'd like to see that kind of stuff, YouTube, Satanherself.
Can vouch, Satan makes good content.
Thank you. I just uploaded Claws controlling me for charity today. That was awesome. I had one of my friends, Shovel Claws, decide my every move on a speedrun. It was an absolute disaster. But we did it for charity. Which, by the way, y'all are doing great for charity. I see that we're already pretty close to 13. We've already gotten like 300 since I last looked. So let's go, chat.
Coming, chat.
Let's go, chat. Let's go, chat.
And let's get mustache mode back. I'm missing the mustache.
I know, right? Come on, let's do it. I hope y'all are loving this as much as I am. I love this game. This game's awesome.
I have no idea what's happening, but I'm having a great time.
Awesome. Another thing we're getting to do here that's really special is there's these mowers here. If you remember, we used some of those earlier. In this level, it's really easy to use mowers. As we can see, this ladder zombie is just chewing on this pumpkin up here. I know, they're a threat. But if we keep them back here with like a pumpkin, then we can let it go when we want to, and then the mower can kill a bunch of zombies instead of us having to use the stuff from our belt. So we're going to be doing that later. A lot of considerations to make in this run. It's very technical.
Yeah,
Conan in the mud bucket there.
definitely a lot more happening here than I would have ever expected.
Oh, yeah.
Plants versus Zombies.
Oh, it's again, yeah, super technical run. Super technical stuff.
That's how speedruns tend to be, though. You have the most glorp video game you've ever seen, and it's like so technical. It's like more than you ever could even dream of.
Glorp means kind of scuffed, by the way, to translate.
I didn't want to say the full name. There are some video games that are just glorp shit. I don't know.
Exactly. We're used to landscapes where you don't swear as much for charity. stuff. So this
We're
is
hanging
kind
out
of fun.
though. I'm having a good time.
Exactly. All right, here we've decided to hold this guy the entire time, so that'll make our lives easier here in the final wave. This is actually a pretty clean 5-5 we've got here, so I'm excited about that. So yeah, we're gonna just let this happen, chomper these two, and then use the cherry bomb to start cleaning up what we need to clean up here. And oh, I didn't realize you were still there. Our
mustache mode in
Zombitar's
the
getting
lead.
through. Our bomb is actually... There we go. It's all good. We're not dying.
We are so back.
We are so mustaching. Okay. I want to see more of that. I want to see another switch. Future mode. You can come back. I believe in you. All right, we switched. You can do it in real time. There we go. There we go. So here we're going to do another variation on the gloom strat, which is going to be actually a little bit more difficult to set up, but is going to be a little safer in the long run because of the new zombies called the Catapult zombies, which we'll explain here in just a moment.
That sounds evil. I can't.
Yeah, they're super
That
evil.
sounds really evil.
Yeah, no, they're super, super evil. We really don't like them because you remember how we put the, in 5-4, we put all them right up front with the pumpkins and it blasted everybody and it was super sick. Well, the Catapults say, fuck you. I'm going for it. For the column 9 plants and just runs over whatever you have in there. So we have to set them up in column 8 instead. Or you can be risky and decide to do column 9 and just hope for not many catapults. But we're not going to do that. Marathon safety is important. But also Chomper is like a difficult strat to show off, so I don't mind getting that done. So yeah, make sure to switch back to future glasses, future gang. I know y'all are only like 100 under. You can lock in.
We're fighting a war
You can
right
lock in.
now.
I believe in you. Yeah. We're gonna let the zombie go again because they're being nice and doing some low down spawns.
I return from the war.
Let's go.
Heck yeah.
Chad Slime is here. He is ready for our hot dog race after this.
Oh, I'm looking forward to that.
I'm not.
You're not?
It's gonna hurt me so
Scared for
bad.
you, actually.
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
100 meters is so
Do we have
long.
a medic on site?
We do, actually. And I think
I
we
know
got
we
it
do.
when we announced this event.
Yeah. That sounds right. Yeah. So here we're going to use some chompers, even though they're a little expensive, because unfortunately the spawns have not been the kindest to us to make this all kind of happen. But luckily, this guy is on the bottom row where we already have a mower going off, so that's convenient. What we are going to do here is, since we're really behind on sun, we're just going to go ahead and use a cheap squash while we build up our sun production to be able to beat some more zombies. Okay, there we go. Let's start ourselves off here. I'm focusing on the cone head here. Oh no! My chopper!
Dude, my pod.
Oh, R.I.P. dude.
Dude, my pod.
Dude! They're getting me. It's a tough strat, as I said before. But we're focusing on the cone head because it is worth a lot more health in the wave. So that will be good for later. And then we're just gonna let this cone get taken care of here. I do not want to deal with this guy. And then we're going to wave 9 here. So what we're gonna do with that?
That's an in-skill wave.
That's right.
9 out of 19.
You're so
learning.
good at learning.
I'm tapped in, y'all.
Dude, you really genuinely are. That's actually good learning right there. I'm impressed.
You've never been more back.
We've never been more back. Ludwig's never been more back, never once. So that was a really tough setup, so we're going to have to play pretty safe going for the rest of that. Our Zombitar was threatening there, by the way. I just wanna,
Old guy.
yeah,
Got Aura.
he does got Aura. Unfortunately, we're going to have to let these guys go, actually.
Never
Oh,
stop.
thank goodness. I love seeing that Catapult zombie
Yo,
right there.
who is that? Oh, okay.
Because I can do this.
Our catapult guy.
Boom. Get
Holding
got.
up like he owns the place. Like, okay.
Yeah, for real. This has to go as fast as possible to be able to defeat the zombie coming to get it. These guys are fine. We'll deal with them later. It's fine. We're good. We're good on that. We can do this. So this run requires a lot of improv, as you can see.
Yeah.
Making quick decisions, knowing sort of what the best thing is to do in each particular scenario that you run up into. It's quite difficult. This is one of the harder speed games I think that's out there, that just kind of exists, period. But again, as I said before, it's super accessible to learn. So, you know, come join us if you like.
A lot of work.
Yes. Quite a lot.
This is the OG.
Yes.
Are the new ones not as popular to speedrun?
That's a great question. Kinda yes and no. PvZ 2 is very different in the sense that it's basically just mobile schlock, unfortunately.
What was that? Sorry, say that one again.
Schlock.
It's a schluck.
Okay.
Schlock.
Okay.
Also, the worst catapult RNG ever. I am
Yeah,
so glad we didn't do pumpkins. Oh my lord. That would have been the worst ever. So glad we didn't do that. Anyhow, and that means that you have to pay for basically everything in that game. And so that means that the fastest speed strats are literally money locked. So that's not great.
Yeah, that's not ideal.
Yeah, not ideal. But the actual game itself has some really cool mechanics and really cool plants. So people have found ways around this, have made categories where you don't have to pay extra, you know, etc., etc.
Sure.
But it's still not quite as popular because it also is a mobile exclusive game. So you have to either
Oh my gosh.
get mobile or
Dude,
I know. They
That was
literally
drama.
that was a hard 5-6. I'm glad we got through that. But people have found ways to get around it. But PvZ 1 is by far the more popular speed game as a result of its accessibility. We're going to do the same strat here because, once again, the catapults are here and being menaces to us. So we're going to do it again.
Well, I got a few donations. $10 from Keebler, who says, red flag on Le Mans speedrun. Ludwig has the world record. Okay, thank you for that. $5 from Charlie. Great lineup. Excited for the hot dog run. Can Satan, Logan, Smallant, or CJ join? I wouldn't subject you. I wouldn't subject
I am commentating for Uno, which is right after the hot dog race. So I think I might have to decline for medical reasons.
That's medical reasons.
I love a glizzy. I can't lie. I do love a glizzy, but I might like.
You trying to hop in?
I might explode if I.
Well,
Anarchy is the runner for Uno, which happens right after.
I might blow up.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know about that.
Horrible.
Yeah, no thank you, please.
And we got a $5 from Tony Chopper. Lud can't run faster than Slime. Okay. $50 from Anonymous. $200 from The Rat, who said, here, a week worth of money. Okay, The Rat.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Rat.
So generous.
It goes to charity, The Rat. And I hope that
does.
helps. $25 from Deckles on a work break right now. Can't wait to tune in properly later. Big love. Thank you, Deckles. Appreciate you. 50 from Charlie, 50 from Rarjar. And chat, as always, any $200 donation will replace what's on the wheel of punishments. And we're spinning that wheel. We're halfway there at $25,000.
Halfway there. Oh my gosh.
We're almost at 13K, Chad.
Yeah, let's do that.
We can get there.
We are dang near.
At least by the end of this run, if not like in 2 minutes. Chad, you've been amazing. Yeah, I know you can make it happen. Speaking of, what's going on with that bid war? How are we doing?
Mustaches is still quite ahead, so future mode.
People like them. People like them. I get it. Mustaches are cool.
I mean, like I said, I've been saying this. I love a good mustache, but you know, sometimes
it's a bit outdated.
Yeah.
It's not so.
Also, we won't technically be seeing it in this run, but technically, Future Glasses is speed strat viable. There's a speed strat that uses Future Glasses. And not mustaches. Mustaches doesn't count. I don't think. Don't go at me. Exactly. Alright, we kind of got this straggler up here, so we're gonna focus a little bit on making sure we have a Doom Shroom that we can get it with eventually, while we have this easy wave that'll take care of itself.
$10 from CJ, says, tell Jada I said hi.
Hi, CJ.
Hey.
Lud can give a shout out to P-Chat. Shout out P-Chat. Jirachi.
Alright. Even though that wasn't Wave 9, it was still definitely the better choice in terms of what to use the Doom on, because there were two completely inaccessible zombies to our glooms. We don't like that.
Wave 9.
Yeah. Did y'all know that Ludwig can count to 9? We proved it.
I'm actually really good. Past that, it gets way harder.
I'm inclined to.
What wave is this like?
This is wave 6.
Oh.
5.
Oh, it's going lower. Oh.
Right?
7?
7?
Something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. I want to see those numbers on the screen as a donation total.
$10 from Chopper My Beloved, who said, my dad and I used to sit by the computer and play this game together back in 2011. I was in 2nd grade. This game made me say my first swear word, Lamau. I'm so glad to see
That's
you love
awesome.
this game as much as I do. Thank you.
That's awesome. PvZ is awesome. It's just the 50% rule, the rule that basically makes it so that zombies spawn as fast as you're killing other zombies, makes it just perfectly accessible to anyone. It means you can run a defensive strat and the game's just not going to overwhelm you, or you can run a very offense-heavy strat and the game's still going to be challenging. Like, there's, you know, it's perfectly balanced. That's all things should be.
2nd grade in 2011?
Uh-oh.
Where am I?
We're doing forbidden math.
Wait, that's bad math. I don't like this
That's
math.
bad math. I don't
Put me in the hot dog contest. $5 from CJ. CJ, you're in. This is legally binding. Loki, what?
Loki, I might have been in second grade in 2011.
Wait, how old are you in years?
No. No.
I turned 23 on Tuesday.
That's not how math works. Anarchy.
I don't know.
Think.
I told you I can't count. I don't know.
Think just a little bit.
Your graduating class. What's the graduating class of a second grader? Are they graduated?
Huh.
No, because they're in second grade.
How many degrees does a second grader have? 2?
$10 from Voob. I don't like you, but I'm donating for the shirt.
Yeah, cut me off. Good call.
Chat, please help us do that.
Yeah.
No, I'm out of
Teach us new numbers in your donation. Whatever new number you want to teach us. That doesn't have to be real. It can be imaginary. That's a thing. You can do that.
I just learned about integrals.
Integrals?
Yeah, real math heads.
My partner is studying to be a math PhD. So I listen to these words too much. I don't
Good
like
you
it.
know, because I don't.
What? Nice misclick. Cool. That jumper might do something cool later. I hope so.
Oh, I'm hearing from chat that I was correct. I was in second grade in 20.
Oh no.
You were?
Yes.
I don't.
I think that is.
don't
I think
appreciate that.
Yeah, mustache still crushing future mode.
Oh my gosh, chat! You don't have a ton of time left to do that. Oh, we're gonna do something really fun and cool. I was hoping this would show up. Wait a minute.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. No, wait. Okay, it actually set it up, but that's fine. What we were gonna do is we were gonna put down. What are you doing? Anyway, go
We're
away.
gonna put a
I was
coffee
gonna put a coffee bean on, and then the guy was gonna steal the coffee bean instead of the Doom and leave the Doom. But that was fine because it went off, but the Doom didn't go anywhere. I've never seen it do that. That's never happened before, right there.
World first.
Yeah, world first, maybe. Who knows?
$5 from guy in the crowd said, "Put me in the hot dog contest." Who is that? You want in?
What are y'all? Okay.
All right. Okay. Yeah. I'll throw you in.
Easy.
Oh my gosh.
Boom.
GG.
Who cares? They're all gone.
Wait, what's that?
That's something we don't care about at all.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. Whatever.
Isn't there like the triple sunflower?
Yes, there's a double sunflower, but we don't care about the double sunflower.
Why? That's more
Because
than.
we have plenty already.
Oh, it's-
That's more than one sunflower.
There's more
That's
than
what I was
one.
thinking.
Yeah.
You know what, chat, though? You would care about the marigold, because what the marigold does, which we just said we don't care about, is it spawns money. And you know
I
what
like money.
else money is good for? Donating to charity.
We're so close to 13K.
They're
Yeah.
saying it's one of its 3 great values.
What are the other two?
I would say buying food.
I like food.
a
That's
cool
pretty up there.
usage.
Yeah, that's pretty up there.
And then doing like the folding trick. Because if you fold a $20 bill a certain way,
Oh yeah.
that's
And-
the other great
I'm
use.
walking with
Yeah,
you. I'm
that's a pretty good usage. But then after you fold it, you can also donate it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's still
so
usable.
it's kind of multi-purpose. Exactly.
$10 from Len, who said shout out to Mariam, and $5. Oh. I'm hearing this.
I'm hearing this too.
Broadcast. Broadcast, we were talking to me.
Broadcast.
You guys hear this too?
Yep.
They can count.
That's what we've been doing this
We
whole
have
run.
been counting though.
Dude.
It's a really good
They're
counting.
counting the run. They're counting the waves.
Okay,
Awesome.
Thanks.
fair enough.
Thank you for the impromptu counting.
We hear it too.
Yep.
Okay, fair enough.
I guess so. Well, anyhow. oh, are you gonna? Yeah.
$5
See, the Starfruit
from.
can
Oh, sorry.
handle
Go
it,
ahead.
though. No, go ahead.
I just said $5 from Yeti. It's time for Fastest 2 Thanks Loading the team for putting on an awesome event. Almost the end of the month, but no one is about to let their free Twitch Prime expire.
True.
I love a Twitch Prime.
Look, I think that's cool, but a $50 dono from Anonymous is better.
That is
That's
better.
true. That's
I love that. Thank you very much.
so close to
That number is getting there. I want to see 13K.
We can get there before the end of this run.
Come
I
on,
know
let's
we
do
can.
it.
Yeah,
we
we're,
definitely can do that.
we're smart. We're handsome. We can do it.
We're smart. We're
And we can count.
Love
We can count our money that we can
count. We're like peak second grader.
Exactly.
Yeah, we're the top of the class.
I'm getting my.
Oh my God, we're
certificate
almost
shit.
there. Actually,
Yeah,
I
we're
looked
climbing.
down and I looked up.
We got $25 from Usain Bolt, who said, "Let's settle this hot dog race
Oh,
thing."
the
Ooh,
debate.
okay.
I heard about the debate at lunch. I
Oh,
get it
did
now.
you?
Yes. I
And what
did.
was your opinion?
Usain Bolt clears.
Yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
Easy.
Modern wisdom is actually Joey Chestnut favored.
Oh,
I can see it.
Modern philosophers have changed their opinions on this.
I see. I
Because
see.
it's Usain Bolt. So.
Good to know.
Ghost, where do you think of the 5? I also think Usain Bolt is washed.
Washed.
Oh, okay.
I mean, he's 40.
That is an
Exactly.
opinion.
That's normal.
The GOAT,
The gut, though.
but washed.
Okay, yeah.
All right, real quick, why did I go back to stars for this level? The reason is because we are going to see a Gargantuar coming up soon.
Oh, what?
Not this wave, but the next one. Yeah, they're real scary and bad. Yeah, we don't like them. And the Garg actually takes 2 shots of an instant to be able to kill, and you can't use chompers. So, being able to go back to stars so that we have Doom, Shroom, Cherry, and Squash as options makes it more.
Is that it?
Yep, there it is.
Who is this?
And it throws the little guy, too.
I love the throwing the little guy. That's so funny.
Yeah, no, it is really funny. So we're going to go ahead and use a Doom Shroom to clean it all up. There we go.
How did that Conehead live?
Great actual question. I have no clue what the fuck, actually. Like, I hate to say it, but I actually have no idea how that cone lived. That's awesome.
Thank you
Go ahead.
50 the Saint Jimmy and the 100 from Omega.
Let's go, and that gets us to 13!
We
Chat,
are
you're
smart
counting.
and handsome and can count.
Yes, keep
Exactly,
counting. Up and
100%.
up and up. 14K by the end of this run, maybe?
Street
We gotta lock it in
Like,
for that.
really
man.
good
Just
counting.
lock in and
Yeah,
do it.
no, we gotta lock in, but I think it's possible.
$10 from Kermit. Holy cow, holy cow, holy cow.
True.
All hail the holy cow for blessing the stream.
All right, fair enough.
Christian B, thank you the 5. Squeaks, thank you the 5. Can I join the hot dog run? This is the real Squeaks, by the way. Yeah, 100%.
By the way, just, you know.
We'll lock you in.
I wasn't doubting it till you said it. Now I'm like,
It sounds so, like, natural.
yeah, exactly, and official and normal, and yeah, I don't know anymore. I know it's real. What's real is that this is wave 9, but the Starfruits are taking care of it. I call that a glunk, by the way. I called that a glunk once on the GDQ stream, and then everyone made fun of me forever.
Excuse me, a glunk?
A glunk.
You called what a glump?
when the zombie eats the plant.
Oh,
Okay.
the noise? Like an onomatopoeia?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
I'll give
Alright,
you
I'm
that.
following.
I don't think that's too off.
Okay, good. I'm glad I'm approved. And there we go.
That mushroom seems really OP.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is. Most mushrooms are. They balance the mushrooms to be very strong in this game because they're limited in terms of their scope, and then they give you a coffee bean anyway.
How does it wake up normally?
They don't wake up. They just stay asleep.
You need coffee bean.
Yeah, exactly.
Why do you play on like a 20 pixel by 20 pixel screen?
Chat can't see that.
You can't see chat.
Yeah, the reason why is because OBS hates old PopCap games and does not capture them in full screen. It just doesn't.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yep. So this is how I've been trained classically to play.
Classically trained in
Classically
PvZ, okay.
trained.
$300 donation from Chibley,
Nice.
who says
awesome.
Chicken Jackie.
Uh,
All right, thank you, Chib.
okay. Okay.
Appreciate
You know
that,
what? It gets
Chibley.
us closer to 14. I'm not going to be mad.
Dude, we're almost half the way there.
Oh my god.
Chat, we are locking in. The streets are
You're
right.
awesome.
The
Let's
Midnight
go.
Stroker asks, Satan, are you excited for PvZ Replanted?
That is a question I get a lot on my stream, by the way.
Imagine.
Please come to my stream if you want to see more PvZ stuff. We will be playing Replanted when it comes
Twitch.tv/what
out.
now?
Satan isn't herself. I know, it's really
You're not-
annoying.
yeah.
We're making a partner push. Hopefully we can get that changed. But either way, Replanted I have complex thoughts on because they didn't bring back any of the original team, and I actually know the original team to some degree. And I'm like...
Like the people
they
who made
gotta
the
bring
game?
them back. Yeah.
That's crazy.
you're connected.
I feel like
Yeah.
that's who I'd want to remake it.
Right, exactly. And then they didn't bring them back. So, you know, that gives me feelings. But I do think that they have some cool ideas. There's going to be a hardcore mode, for example.
Okay.
Which sounds pretty cool, where if you die, you, like, really die. And it gets hard, which is cool. And then they have a fast forward thing, which is going to destroy speedrunning. So that'll be fun, too.
Fast forward's gonna go crazy.
Oh, yeah. Really.
100%.
Yeah. Okay, interesting. So here we're doing a chomper strat, as you can see again, because we still have zombies that will absolutely wreck our pumpkins if we decide to use them here. So we're still going for a strat where that's not necessary. Let's see what we got. All right, we can do do this, I think.
$50 from George. I never made it this far when I played back in first grade in IT class. Peak game, peak event.
It'll be fine.
Thank you, George.
That was really close, but it's fine. It's all fine.
That's
It's
my
normal.
goat. Like, you're chilling.
Yeah, we're fine. Also, chompers eat faster when there's something in front of them. That's why I put that pot down.
Like they do the eat or the swallow.
The first eat. They find zombies quicker.
I see.
Yeah. Genuinely very useful information to know. And that's how the game is very subtly encouraging the chopper walnut strat. The casual strat. By subtly, I mean not very subtly. But you know.
Thank you, the 25 Thugs Bunny.
Heck yeah. Keep it coming.
That's a good name.
I like that too. Yeah. Pretty cool. Alright, it looks like we're wave 9 in here. And we do need to take care of this zombie, so we're gonna just put it far back.
Hey, Satan, where's
What?
the architect and the builder?
What are you talking about?
The architect and the builder.
And builder, do you mean the guy with the ladder? He's gonna show
I
up.
don't know what I mean, actually.
Yeah, I don't.
I don't know what I mean.
Well, okay, wait. I think the architect and the builder is our Zombitar. He's back.
Well, real ones will know.
Yeah, exactly. Who I don't remember the name of anymore.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's a Jack in the Box. He actually shows up earlier in the game, and then they just bring him back for this level for some reason. There's another strat you can use on this level called the Magnet Strat, which is exactly like it sounds. Don't worry about that. I forgot to turn off.
Shout out to Hades.
Shout out to Hades, which we'll have later.
We are having a Hades 2 run later by
Yeah.
Webs, I believe.
Yeah, so absolutely continue watching Fast 52 for us.
See, chat knows the architect and the builder.
Chat knows?
See, if nobody got me,
What's
I
chat?
think chat
What's-
got
They arrive calmly from their escalator.
me. With a sense of purpose.
Ah, yes, indeed. If an escalator is a bungee cord, then he's right here right now, actually. Yeehaw! Yeehaw! But yeah, here you can see how we do need to be on the ball at all times because zombies like the Buckethead will just come and wreck your shop if you don't make sure that you're on them with instas and stuff like that. So this is a very high APM stage. All of the group is a very high APM stage. And if you don't know what APM means, it means actions per minute. That means you are clicking a lot, basically.
I know. I'm an Amumu player in League.
Nice.
Very high APM.
There you go. Ludwig already knows everything about this game. I don't have to teach him.
I got 100% this game because I haven't before.
Oh, yeah, it's a fun 100%. That's a good one. We do not like the All Steam Achievements category, which is the true 100%, because you have to upgrade the Tree of Wisdom for hours.
Mustache wins!
We're so back. Let's go, mustache mode.
Mustache. All right, I'll switch it in just a sec here, because I need to make sure I don't die too.
Take your time. I'd rather you not die.
They're naked for a second. And there we go. There we are. There we are. We're all good. Yippee! Oh wait, why are there featured? Mustache. I did it wrong. There we go. Now we're chilling.
We might be trolling a little bit as well.
It's all good. Yeehaw. Well, anyhow, I'm seeing the total go up a little bit, but not that 14k pace.
We are running out of time before the end of this run to get us to 14k, and I think we can do it.
Yeah, I think we can do it too. We're strong, but we need to be stronger.
Well, we got a few. We got another 5 from Squeaks, who just want to
Nice.
say, I want to reiterate, I really want to be in the hot dog race for real. Don't listen to what I say in real life.
I see.
Right.
Okay. Do we believe real life squeaks or do we believe chat squeaks?
I believe
that
donations.
chopper made
We
it?
just donated.
That's so sick.
Donation
Sorry,
squeaks?
that was a
sick?
tough one. This chopper woke up. It takes about 40 seconds for a chopper to wake up, by the way, so it's very unusual for them to do that in this level. And ate a catapult before it ran out over the chopper, which is like
Legendary
heroic.
chopper.
Yeah, actually, you never see that. Pretty cool. All right, I think this is nice.
$1 for a 4th sun column.
Unfortunately, the sunflowers are going to end after this level.
No.
Yeah, and in fact, the next level is our last level. That's right.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah, lock in.
I know.
Less than $500.
We can do it. Here, we're gonna have to make sure that we get everybody, and yeah, there we go.
Nice.
All right, pretty clean going into our Zomboss here. If we get a good Zomboss, this is a PB for me.
Really?
Yep.
Chat. Send Satan your good luck.
Yep.
I have never known a
I
more
think so, anyway.
handsome and wonderful and easy to and good at counting and
Great counter.
just charitable group of people than chat.
What is that?
What's what?
What is that? What is feet?
Do those
this
belong
guy?
to-
This is Zomboss, and for some reason our house is built so strong that we can support a giant zombie mech.
I mean, really, the Spanish tiling's holding up.
It's really nice, yeah. So here we have our little conveyor that's going to be giving us pulp plants, including cabbage, melon, and kernel, but I hope we don't see a kernel at all. Don't triple spawn! I never see that. It knows we're on Fast 52. It knows. But it's also going to give us jalapenos and ice creams. This is the only night roof level in the game. They were actually planning to make an entire world that was night roof, fun fact, but it didn't come together.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's nighttime, actually, now I think.
So that means we can use ice shrooms with no penalty, which is nice. We like melons because they do loads of damage. So if we're going to see a pulp plant, we want it to be melons. We don't want it to be cabbages, which we're seeing.
And this is the last level?
This is the last level, and that's it.
Oh my gosh.
Chat, you have literally like 2 minutes to raise $500. I know
You can do it.
Thank you to 20 OG, thank you to 10 Blitz, thank you to 10 Face Breaker,
Base breaker. Hell yeah.
Also, hi Richard.
and 10
Hi,
for
Richard.
CJ.
Hi CJ.
Hi, CJ. All right. Let's see what you got for us. So here, Zomboss is going to come down, and he's going to be able to be damaged, but he's also going to go ahead and throw a weird elemental ball at us. If his eyes are blue, that means he's going to throw down a freeze one, and if his eyes are red, that means he's going to throw down a fire one, and we have to counter it with the appropriate plant. So there we had to use a jalapeno there, and I wanted to wait to make sure to see what the color was, because if the ball goes all the way to the back, it just destroys everything you have in that row. So here we are going to get some bungees. So what that means is I'm going to be going for a standard 3 cycle, not a bustless. There's a way you can do this where you don't get one of the phases in the middle. It's called bustless, but even though it's an RV, you'll see it later. Buckethead phase. But yeah, we're not going to do that this time. Bustless 3 is very difficult, and usually doesn't work. So I'm fine with not doing that here. A standard 3 cycle is really good. So if we can get that, I'll be very happy. As you can see here, our pulp plants are doing work for us and shooting the Zomboss here, in addition to us being able to use our instant plants to damage Zomboss. We get decent RNG.
Is the jalapeno hitting the boss?
Yes, it is, which is very important. It does the most damage out of anything to the boss. Oh, that's interesting. All right, well, that's
What is happening?
That's a good question. So, glossing over that, ice shrooms are interesting in this one because they actually have a shorter. Oh, there's the bus. It's actually the RV. They have a shorter duration of freezing if you don't use them along with a jalapeno. So you really want that jalapeno ice shroom combo. Again and again and again. We're also going to get something called Hell Cycle, which is exactly as bad as it sounds. If you don't do a bustless 3, you get what's called a Hell Cycle, where the zombies just spawn. A lot of them. Lots of them spawn. Yippee. We are able to use the mowers here, which is nice. The Zomboss will now not put anything in row 4, which is convenient because then we don't have to worry about it. Whoa, we have a lot of instas. All right, we'll get a 3 cycle here. Yeah, I'm not quite sure if this is PB. I'll have to retime it, but it's going to be close.
You're cooking right now. You're cooking.
It's going to be close regardless. Also, fun fact, if you have empty pots, the game is more likely to give you full plants, which you don't want. So that's why we're digging them up.
Oh, I'm scared.
We got this, don't worry.
There's a lot happening.
I just don't like when we go mowers down.
Yeah, why is he doing that?
Well, it's good when you lower us down because then we can damage him.
Oh, okay.
That's what we want. Okay. Let's make sure that we get time. There we go. And there we go. Time is going to come on me clicking the silver sunflower trophy at the end here.
All right.
And that's 3, 2, 1, time!
Time!
Jeez.
Wait,
That
is that a
was
PB?
It's at least close. I will have to go back and check, but it's at least like within 30 seconds, if not a PB.
As far as I'm concerned, you PB'd.
Yay! That was a really solid run. Like, very good. A 53 is excellent to get on a live run, so I'm very, very happy with that.
That was awesome.
Yeah,
That looked
thank
great.
you. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. And I know, chat, I know what y'all want. We might want to cut back to the game feed because we have the best celebration in all of gaming that comes out of this.
Oh.
I'm sure you all remember if you've gotten to this place.
I've never gotten to this place.
Okay, you win. No more eating brains for us. We just want to make music video with you. Sincerely, the Zombies. And we'll let that roll as we do the shoutouts.
Wait. Show
Show the
the
game.
Show the
game. Yay! There we go.
Yay.
It is literally a music video. Thank you, Laura Shigahara, for your service. Yeah. Jam out in chat. Jam emotes. Get them out.
All right, jam out in chat because we hit 14,000.
Let's go, Chad.
We did it. Let's go, chat.
Thank you to
Proud of y'all.